Oh no, no, no! It said it, but I'm sure as soon as Flo read it, it was gone. Good evening. The most irrelevant child chomo on the internet. Hey, Triple X, bro, what's up, buddy? What's up, man? Long time no see. But the most irrelevant child fucking chomo in the world is trying to make himself relevant. So I'll make him relevant for an evening. Time to stand. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. First of all, I never said that California had the National Guard at all its borders. Second of all, this is coming from an idiot moron that fucks children. He's on a Megan's list as a pedophile. Been on Megan's list as a pedophile, and has said in the past that child was a liar. That child was a liar. But that's fine. Megan list pedophiles could go stay in his little corner. I made him relevant for a minute. There you go. But so, how's Triple X doing, man? I've been missing you too, bro. I'm glad to see you're still around, man. You're a good guy, and I miss you. The most irrelevant man on YouTube. Time to stand. I'm doing great, bud. I got a great job. Things are doing good. Um, got a great supervisor and everything. But I did come home early due to circumstances beyond my control. But that's fine, and we're good. But the most irrelevant, idiotic, child molesting piece of shit named Time to Stand. No, I'm in Pennsylvania, buddy. Now I'm in Pennsylvania. Time to Stand wants to sit there and say, put words into my mouth, saying that I said the whole state of California has National Guard everywhere and they're going under martial law. And I have stated it was towns or individual spots. I'm actually living at Jen's house, Triple X. So you know, I love how an irrelevant piece of crap wants to make himself relevant in any way. He's been the most irrelevant piece of crap, child molesting piece of crap on the internet. And yes, time to stand. You are a Megan List child predator. And if y'all might want to find that out about this man, he is a child predator on Megan's List out of California. Just to let you know. But then again, Sounds like Flo and his bunch wants to dig their little heads out of the sand again. And I'm going to have to smack them off. I have no problem doing it. You best watch what you're saying. I've been nice and kept my mouth quiet because y'all decided to keep your mouth quiet about me. Don't fucking talk shit about me no more, or I'll smack your dick right back in the dirt where it belongs and has been. You'd be best off keeping with your fishing and stay there and stay fishing. It's doing you good. It's doing you fine. Keep talking about your damn fishing and leave me the fuck alone. Don't use your little fucking child molesting chomo buddy to fucking talk shit about me. I've been nice to y'all. I don't have to be. Hello, Bama Green Eyes. How are you? Doing pretty good. Okay. So with it, Triple X. So rein in your little dog and keep with your fishing. Stay with your fishing. You enjoy your fishing. I ain't bothered you but one time with your fishing. And I ain't done that in over a month. Don't try to be making yourself relevant again by me having to fucking chop your fucking little dicks off and put them in the dirt again. Hey, Miss Joe, how are you? I ain't gonna play. I'm gonna go straight for the juggler with y'all, just like I've done in the past. I have no problem doing that, and you damn well know I don't. Leave me the fuck out of your thoughts and your mind, especially you, you chomo child fucking predator motherfucker. That would be your best interest to leave me out of your mind and thoughts. Now, I gave you your 15 minutes of fame and relevancy. That's all I'm giving you. Thank you, Triple X. A lot of people don't like me. A lot of people tolerate me. A lot of people like me. I don't care. But I won't let no chomo child predator, and he is listed as a child predator on Megan's list. And that's time to stand. Talk shit about me. By no means. So I hope everybody else is having a good. You missed a little bit here and there, Triple X. You missed that Beaver turned into a scumbag. Beaver, I'll leave it to Beaver. He used to be called, and things like that. His name's Time to Stand. He goes by Time to Stand on YouTube. Okay. He wanted to talk some shit and lies. And I won't let no child molesting chomo talk bullshit and lie about me. Period in the statement. Actually, I ain't going to say child molesting because he's a child predator. He's listed as a child predator on Megan's list. Time to stand is. That makes him also that by that designation that means they are actually afraid he may try to do it again. That child predator might strike again. That's why they put the child predator tag on him. Just to say, just to let you know. Hey, one hot gal, how are you? Hope you're doing good, Sarah. Now, this is what I said. There was areas and towns in in New Mexico, Colorado, Utah, and California that are under martial law. I did not say the whole border of California was under martial law. Okay. Them words have never escaped my mouth. But like I said, how do you believe the word of a child rapist and a child predator? I don't think I can. I don't think I can believe the word of a child rapist and a child predator who DNA proved him to be guilty, and then he calls the child a liar. Time to stand. Time to stand. That's what he goes by. You could look up his public record and you'll find out he was a child predator. He raped a child, got proven through DNA that he raped a child, and then called the child a liar and calls the child a liar quite often on YouTube and has called that child a liar quite often on YouTube when the DNA proved he did it. Now, that's what he did. That scumbag motherfucker. See, time to stand. Your worst mistake was to even let me know what the fuck you were about and have me look up your damn fucking record, which I did. And then you want to talk shit about me? I'll damn well let the world know what the fuck you are. You should have kept yourself in your own little corner of your fucking world and left me out of your thoughts. Time to stand. Because I don't care. You're nothing but a piece of shit and a scum. And I will do everything I can to destroy you if you want to keep coming after me. And I've done it before, boy. I'll do it again. You shouldn't be getting so big for your britches. And anybody with your little fucking group. By the way, Chronic, ham and potatoes sounds good right now. I ain't had ham and potatoes in a long time. I like ham and potato soup. Sorry, I got a little serious there, but I think people need to know since he decided he wanted to come out of his own little corner of his world, where I was content to leave him until he wanted to open his mouth against me and then tell lies about what I had to say. I, you know me, I'll react to everything and I'll bring you straight to the front. Time to stand, you dummy. And I'll let the world know what you're about. Hey, Joni, how are you, hon? I hope you're doing good. Oh, I'm doing my you say a lie about me reacting, knee jerk reacting shit. Sorry. That's what I'm up to, uh, uh, Joni. Sorry. I gave someone who was irrelevant some relevancy for about 15 minutes. So I'm done with it. I'm done with it now, though. So, hey, who's who? I do that type of stuff. You know that. And but uh but yeah, that that yep. Well, I have to let the world know what someone who thinks he's becoming relevant again, what the world needs to know about him. And that he is tagged a child predator. His name's Time to Stand on YouTube. He's tagged a child predator, not a child molester, not a child whatever. He's a child predator. That means they are worried he has a great chance of doing it again on Megan's list in California. Then he came out and told us all the child lied. When when you look him up, the DNA proved that the child could not have lied. So, so I just think the world should know that about him before he decides he thinks he's too relevant for his own good and starts talking more bullshit about me. Uh, and you could look this up. It's on his public record, by the way. So it's all on his public record. I looked at it. that that's the type of scum I will chop his dick off and put it in the dirt for him again if he wishes to lock horns with me again. I don't care. Or any of his little group for that matter. Flow Rider, I would say your best bet is to go ahead and keep fishing, buddy. That's been a good thing for you. It's treated you well. It's got you some good viewers. It's gotten you a lot of viewers, a lot of different viewers. Leave me out of your thoughts. I've left you out of mine. Leave me out of yours. Don't you use your little buddy to be stupid with. We had a good tentative truce. Don't ruin it no more. Eminem, Rising Sun Media, we've been having a good tentative truce. Don't ruin it by letting your little butt buddy there talk shit about me and lies. You stay on your side of the fence, I'll stay on mine and I'll be happy. Don't ruin this truce we have. You've gotten good viewers, Flo. You've gotten a lot of good viewers with your fishing stuff. Please stick with your fishing stuff. And you do good with your fishing stuff. And you're funny with your fishing stuff. Stay with it. I even watch you and lurk because I think you're funny with it. I think you do a good job with it. And you know we don't get along very well. But I gave you some good praises there. Okay? Your fishing stuff's great. Keep it there. Leave me out of your thoughts, your minds, and your mouth. I ain't talking about you. Haven't talked about you in a while. Don't make me have to start talking about you again. I don't want to. Keep your heads in the sand and keep fishing. That's what I ask you. Leave me out of your thoughts, your minds, and your mouths. And we'll be good. And that's what I want. Or I will ask you all to bring out my public record again over your lies that you told in the past, that you still have not had the cojones or the balls to do. That's how far we can go with that, guys. Again. But I ain't going to go and work myself up to that. I'm going to ask you immediately. You've lied about me. You said you got the proof, but you never brought out the public record to prove it. Because you know, as soon as you pull out that public record, it will prove everything you've said about me is a lie. I'd rather keep it the way we've had it than have to do that. I appreciate y'all listening to me, man. I apologize that you had to listen to me, man. Um, so there you go. I gave him his relevancy for a little while. Now you know what he's about. And where he stands. There's your time to stand and where he stands. Tammy, put the video up of what you said. Hold on a second. What are you talking about? And uh, everybody, knows all I ever said is there's towns and places that are under martial law. I never said that there was whole states under martial law. And I also said they ain't even claiming it as martial law. But when you get the National Guard involved, it has to be martial law. And that's the problem that most people don't understand. The National Guard cannot work on this soil until it is declared a martial law. They can go to their bases, they can do freaking maneuvers, but they cannot do actual work without it being martial law. And that you can look up through the document, the Constitution and all. So there you go. Oh, please quit spamming. And that no, he is not declared martial law through the United States. No, truth is truth. Or who is who? Right now, it is governors declaring certain towns and certain areas as martial law because they have the National Guard locking down the roads and into and out of these towns. Okay, Trump has not declared a martial law. I think this is a test to see what would happen if he declared martial law. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what what these whole things are about. Because if you read the stories out of the town in New Mexico and what the people are saying about what they know about the town in New Mexico, that they said there's like I think it's 19,000 or 1,900 or something people in that town, and there's like 500 with the coronavirus. Before the lockdown, they were saying that if you read the stories and all that about it, they're saying they don't know anybody that was sick in that town, much less 500 people that were sick. And a town that small is a town where if you fart the next day, they're going to ask you if you need an antacid for the gas you had last night. Okay. Everybody knows your business. Everybody knows everything. Everybody that's family of that has family in that town knows everybody's business in that town in about 10 minutes and everything else. Okay. That's how small that town is. So you would think they would know 3 days. They would. Some of them went 3 days before they locked the town down with the National Guard. You would think they would have heard something. Just maybe about 500 people being sick of the COVID. Just maybe you'd think, maybe, when they're saying they didn't know of anybody that was sick in that town. And they didn't know of anybody they were declaring had COVID. So just giving you a heads up there. The other places ain't letting out no other stories. They've also tried to hush up the one in California and the one in Utah. Uh, the one in Colorado still has the story up. I've had to hunt down the one in Utah and California now twice. I have to hunt it, but it's there. You can find it. You just have to hunt it. Oh, I agree with you, DDT. But the problem is when they stuff a ballot box, it's sort of hard to do that. Um, and they're making it easier to do a ballot box stuffing now. Just saying. Um, but yeah, if you vet them, that would be a good idea. but you still would have to get the vetting done, and you would have to then you would have to get it all out there, and then you would have to be unmolested by them trying to stop you from doing that. I mean, so yep, you're right, Mammy. From what I hear, that's what I hear. I haven't read anything on that yet. I hear that's what's happening, but I do know other things that have been proven. And when the CDC numbers drop on other reasons for death, okay, like heart disease, cancer, and things like that, when them are all dropping astronomically, and then the COVID's going up astronomically in numbers. Did we invent a cure for all cancer? Did we invent a cure for heart disease that they ain't telling us about? Because that would be how that would be the only way I know of to drop the numbers by 49% and 52% on those two particular items. So you see that's some interesting numbers there. Yeah. Guess we found a cure. Well, they must be using that everywhere to who's who to drop them numbers. Too bad they ain't using that, and it ain't certified to be for use in the United States yet. Who is who? Just saying. Okay, I'm believing you, Mammy. I'm not trying to dispute you. Like I said, I've heard it. I've heard people talk about it. I've never read anything on it. I don't know. I'm believing you. Believe me, I will believe you on that, Mammy. You've never lied to me before. Just letting you know. Oh wow, there you go. The man is in prison now in France. Wow, he cures cancer. Wow, wow. Um, but I have heard that. I won't never get I'm not getting no flu shot. I ain't never had one in my life. I ain't. I ain't getting no vaccination either. I ain't never had one in my life. I am, however, done wearing these stupid little blue masks made in China. Because every time I wear one, my nose itches for almost 4 or 5 hours, like it had fiberglass or something in it. And I don't trust them. I don't trust them at all. That's why I'm itching my nose now. They also keep claiming there's going to be another big outbreak of COVID. A better way than to get everybody wearing them stupid little blue masks from China to give it to you. And then blame China again for the new outbreak of COVID. 19. Just giving you a heads up on that, y'all. Because there's certain places that if you work for them, they want you to wear nothing but that blue little mask. You can't even wear a homemade mask. When the CDC has come out and said that that little blue mask is only good for approximately 5 minutes until your breath condensates in it enough, and then if there's any bacteria in the air, it get caught up in that, and your constant moist, warm breath becomes a petri dish for bacteria. That's a good idea, Miss Joe, but there's some places that expect you to work in them all day long. Just some places. They won't allow you to wear a mask that you made yourself or someone else has made. They want you in that little blue mask from China. You can't have a mask made that's been made here in the United States. You can't have a mask that was made anywhere in any other country. It has to come from China. And they expect you to wear that damn mask. And they won't change their mind or come off of it either. Let's see what you got up there, you guys. I've been seeing y'all putting links out, and I appreciate y'all putting out links. And I'm going to look some of this stuff up. So, and all, because both of y'all bring up some very good points at any given time, and I love you for it. Let's see what that's about. Disclaimer. Oh wow, there you go. Yes, I've not watched that all the way through, Mammy, but it was a good. What I did watch of it, it was very good. Now I'm gonna look up who's who stuff. I'm gonna put it on pause so I got it up in the tab, ready to go. And I'll show you the little blue mask I'm talking about. But I won't wear it no more. I'm done wearing it. Uh, Here's a little blue mask right here. You see that? Every time I put one on, it's got that little white back like that. Every time I put one of those piece of shits on, my nose, right around here, and all up in here, itches like a motherfucker for almost 4 or 5 hours. There's something wrong with the mask. I don't care what anybody says. There's something wrong with the mask. I don't trust them. Anything that does that to me, there's something wrong with it. Yes, it was made in China. Yes, it was. The chronic sugar. Yes, it was. And right on the box it says made in China. And there's certain places that expect you to wear those fucking masks for 8 hours a day. Yep. Hey, Black Matter. How are you, buddy? Hope you're doing good tonight. If anybody wants to come up on the panel, they can come up on the panel. I don't mind. And I only put this mask, this particular mask right here, this one right here. I only had it over my nose for a grand total of maybe 5 minutes. And that's what it's doing to me now. It's like it's got fiberglass or something in it. Y'all ever felt fiberglass on your skin? What it feels like went up my nose and in my and on the edges of my nose and stuff. It feels like fiberglass, almost like. And that's the type of itch it gives me. Like that pink. When you if you ever played that fiberglass for ceilings, that like that pink fiberglass insulation for ceilings. The feel I get from it is like. And it'll be that way for about 4 or 5 hours, and then I'll be fine. Sort of can't trust something that does that to you. You know what I mean? I hope y'all understand what I mean. Yeah, that Alex09, the like that pink insulation, like you laid it before in attics. I've laid tons of it in attics. Where it'll get up around your nose sometimes and make your nose itch or make your skin itch wherever it might get on you by accident. That's what it feels like every time I wear one of them stupid China made masks around my nose. Hey, Genesis.
Hugs, everybody.
Yeah. Yes, it will make you itch to death, Alex09. You're right.
Well, not only that, you can't hardly breathe out of it right.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, it's like breathing through fucking water, or well, it's like breathing through cloth that's been doubled over about 15 times, and you're trying to breathe through it. Is what it's about like. I don't like them. I hate them, and I don't intend on wearing another one again in my life. And like I said, they're claiming there's going to be another great, big, huge outbreak of the COVID. What better way? They've already tried to blame China for this once. What better way to blame China again to say, "Oh, it came in on the Chinese mask"? You're a straight A student, dude. You can go out one night. You can't go out, dude. Casey, first of all, you need to shut the fuck up and Jeff Chang needs to sit down. No, come on. Just take a seat, please. And you're nice to your talk. Because you have the wrong attitude right now, my friend. Look, Jeff Chang.
Oh, cool. Who is who?
This is your 21st birthday. Here we go. This is the day that you become a man. This is the day.
Becky O, hug.
Every bouncer who's ever carded you, you know what? Sure.
Hey, Becky O.
I look like a 9-year-old Chinese girl. But guess what? Today is my 21st fucking birthday. So step aside and let the man come through. Miller, I totally get it, but I
damn.
Not your fault.
I don't know what Dan's watching on the TV, but wow, they cuss as bad as I do on that show.
Hang on, let me either turn it down or turn it off. But right back.
Wow, Becky O, I wish I was there. I could have helped you. I could help you with that, hon. But hell, it's good for your health. Walking's good for your health. You know.
I just turned it off. He's sleeping.
Oh, okay, okay. So, you know, walking's good for your health. I give it that.
Besides all the bull crap, how's everybody doing?
I had my little vent and gave relevancy to an irrelevant person for 15 minutes, and then decided to change the subject.
That's good. Hey, Black Matter hugs. Still shit walking. But that's good, hot girl. Hugs, son. Hugs, Alex09. Miami said hugs to you in chat.
Did you say hi to Black Matter?
Yes, I did.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
So, Triple X, you missed Triple X.
I saw him. I said hugs.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because I came in. I said, if y'all just want to, if you want to hear the bullcrap crap that's being said, go check out the real video of what's been said. That's ain't anywhere near what the other person said.
Yes, I know. He's an idiot. Like I said, he's irrelevant, trying to make himself relevant again.
Putting words in people's mouths that wasn't even said.
Like I said, he's irrelevant and trying to make himself relevant again. And he ain't nowhere close to being relevant again.
Well, we're
And
supposed to.
I also asked Flo to quit letting his little lapdog talk like that, and to keep with his fishing, because he does very good with his fishing, and he's very funny with his fishing because I lurk in his fishing videos. I know he don't like me there, but I like watching him because he's funny in his fishing videos. He's funny when he's talking about fishing. He's funny when he's doing it. And he does a pretty good job fishing. Okay? I'll give
Shardy
him that.
hugs.
So, hey, Shardy. No,
Hot rod hugs.
actually, it wasn't the 14th. It was the 19th, Alex 09. The 19th. Hey, Hot Rod. What's up?
Mine's on the 30th this month, so.
Yeah. Yeah, 30th of May. Mine was the 19th of April. But 14th a little bit too soon.
That one was funny. I laughed about that too.
Yes, I agree, Black Matter. See, that's what I'm talking about. That was like almost it reminded me of a Bill Dance episode I watched back in the day when I was a kid. And I laughed my ass off when I was a kid. I laughed my ass off when he did that then. It was fucking hilarious.
Alexander hugs.
I don't feel like a beer tonight, Hot Rod. I don't drink beer all the time. I just ain't in the mood for a beer. I'll drink a nos while you drink a beer. How's that? Drink a nos, you drink a beer, and I'll be happy and you'll be happy.
Maybe over the weekend I might. Or wait till my birthday. One of the two.
See, there you go. There's the nos. It says NOS.
Yep, that's NOS. It's an energy drink.
For some, it is. For me, it ain't. The caffeine in it ain't enough to even wet my whistle. Because I drink 4 or 5 pots of coffee a day. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but what it does help me with is the vitamin B's.
Who wants you to look at the link I put up when you get a chance later.
I'm going to. I've got like about 7 tabs open. I got about 7 tabs now open as it is. Hey, Hey, Alexander. How are you, buddy? There we go. What do you say?
I'll get
I'll
you
get you
liquored
liquored up
up.
and
You
have a
have
party.
and have a party. There we go.
Okay, I got that. There we go.
We'll see, Hot Rod. I'm pretty good when it comes to drinking. I don't like full. Richard Arnold, hello and hugs.
Hello, Richard. How are you, Richard Arnold?
I've been trying to get ready for having a new puppy I'm getting in the next couple of weeks. Been trying to get the house puppy proof.
Good, Alexander Marr. I am glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself right now. Sort of de-stressing some.
So that's been keeping me busy and working with my godson on his schoolwork that he's doing over the internet. So
right. Yep.
So that's been keeping me pretty busy. That's why I haven't really been on. Plus, back it's just all the bullcrap drama that's getting old.
I agree.
Oh yeah. I'm debating if I wanna do videos on what to do with it with the puppy, how I train it and everything. Oh, I'd love to have some of that, but I gotta wait. Either they make it legal, or when a doctor finally says I can have the card to get some, and if the dispensaries are open.
Go back. Let's go back and see and Bob.
Trust me, the way my back's been feeling and everything, and the pain I've been, and my ankle swelling, I could use some of that.
There you go. He removed the video.
Of course, he is one. He is one. Anybody seeing that he was talking, talking way out of line.
Yep.
He doesn't want anybody knowing that he put words in people's mouths that you had the actual video up of what you exactly said.
That's it.
I doubt drinking, yes, but I doubt the dancing naked on the bar would ever happen. I think my husband would kill me on that.
Tequila makes your clothes fall off.
Not me. I drink Tequila Rose and never made my clothes fall off.
That's it. If I drink enough to get drunk off of it, that shit gives me a headache so bad. That's why I call it to kill you. Because the headache makes you want to kill yourself. At least the one I get.
Yeah, so then you said that about like 5 times, now 6 times. Don't start spamming again, please.
You're cracking me up, Odin. Eye of the tiger. Hear him roar. That reminds me of that little girl. Australia's Got Talent.
Mm-hmm.
They do that kids Australia. God damn it.
Did anybody go get their tacos Taco Tuesday?
We did.
Oh, I know, Hot Rod. I know, Hot Rod. I'm just playing along with you. Odin, no spamming.
Thank you.
You don't want to be put in timeout for a little bit. Have to sit in the corner for 5 minutes.
See if I can find it.
Flo's a good guy and everything. I said Flo's funny when he does his fishing and everything.
Yes,
I don't have a problem with Flo.
I do in the past. I don't now.
Oh, Odin. I wouldn't hate you. I love you too much, bro. And besides the fact, I'm not racist, so that statement didn't need at the end there. We all bleed the same color. Remember that.
Some people even pee the same color as I do.
Yeah, Hot Rod's funny. Yep.
Come on, bring it up. There she is. Olivia was her name. But y'all hear it. I'll probably get a
I was just
copyright.
gonna say, you want to get freaking copyrighted?
Well, it is from AGT or Australia something.
Let you push me past the breaking point. For nothing, so I fell for everything. Held me down, but I got up. There's no one else. You my voice, you my love. Like thunder gonna shake the ground. You held me down, but I got up. Get ready, 'cause I'm in love. I see you, I see you.
Christopher out. He loves that song.
What's a tiger? See, she growls right there. Did you hear it?
Mm-hmm.
That right there was the cutest version of that song that I've ever heard in my life. Just because that one little girl. It was so fucking awesome. And you know, that girl got over like 3 million views or some shit like that for that one song. So I was really happy for her. So
Yep.
that's the song that I think of when you say that when you were saying that, Odin. The Eye of the Tiger. She said.
Yep. Hmm.
Let's all get together and smoke a big old fat one weekend. Maybe that could be awesome, Hot Rod. Oh my
That
god.
would be. Ouch.
I'm past the point of having to pee in cups all the time, so maybe we'll see.
Who knows? Wisconsin. Hey, I'm a Packer fan too.
And the Packers pack their own butts.
Hi,
Howdy, hey,
Alex.
Melon. Hey,
And hugs.
they're rivals to my team, and that's the Kansas City Chiefs. So can't can't say anything good about a cheesehead. I mean, come on, they're cheeseheads.
That's fine.
I'm picking on y'all, you know that. But
Yeah, well.
but I'm a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I was Kansas City Chiefs fan when it wasn't cool to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I was a Dallas Cowboy fan when it wasn't cool to be a Dallas Cowboy fan also. So I love both teams. And guess what? At one point in time, it became cool to be a Dallas Cowboy fan. Now it ain't cool to be one again. And now it's time to be cool. It's cool to be a Kansas City Chiefs fan. You know, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do if they both go to the Super Bowl at the same time, because that's a possible scenario. Because one's AFL and one's NFL.
Yep.
So it's doable. And I don't know what the fuck I'll do with both of them. So,
Just have to split yourself in two.
I guess.
and
Actually,
fight
what I'm
against
going to be
yourself.
going, I'll be going, go, motherfucker, go, Dallas, go. And then Kansas City gets the ball. Go, Kansas City, go, motherfucker, go. I can see it now.
Was deployed on us several times. It may not been legal, but they did it. Yeah.
I know at one point in time there was a short time of again, in different sections where the National Guard was legal back in the 70s and 80s to be deployed, because the mayors made it legal for small sections, small areas for able to be deployed.
Hugs, Amber.
So,
Excuse me, guys. Sorry. But what happens when you're up at 5:30 in the morning?
maybe that's what happened. Black Matter is especially like maybe around where you live. It might have been just the mayor or the governor had said it was okay as far as small areas to go do that, and things like that. Maybe.
Yeah, the Raptors are still champions. Yep.
I'm never. I get bored as hell watching baseball. Oh my god! Now to play baseball, I'll play baseball all day long. But to watch it, it's like watching drag racing to me. It's boring. I'd love to go watch it in person, because when you're sitting in them stands and you feel that freaking when you sit there and feel that freaking horsepower just hit your body when them cars take off, it's fucking awesome. There ain't nothing better. But to watch it on TV when you don't have that experience, it's like, yeah, he went 3.3 mile an hour, 3.3 seconds down the track. Who cares? That was boring as fuck.
Hugs,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Hey, Kevin Swammy. I ain't even a baseball fan for listening to it, man. Nothing again. I ain't saying you're wrong. I mean, some people love to do that. My grandpa loved to listen to. My grandpa used to listen to the radio all the time while he was out in his workshop, working on things out in his workshop, whatever he was working on at the time. I just could not get into that. It's just too fucking boring. It's like it's like you get 6 innings of, is anybody going to ever hit the fucking ball ever? At least get a base hit, and then all of a sudden in the 6th or 7th inning, here comes all the home runs. You know, it's like, what the fuck, man?
My grandfather used to go out on the breezeway on the breezeway patio and just sit there and turn on the radio on Sunday, and that's all you heard.
Yeah. I just But I did, at least until Ozzie Smith quit playing for them. I was a St. Louis Cardinal fan. Um, and I and but after Ozzie Smith quit playing for them years ago, I really quit watching it because Ozzie Smith brought an excitement to the game in his own right. And then he'd do acrobatic flips all the way across the freaking field just to get to his shortstop position. You know, he made it not so boring. He did some cool ass catches, things like that. You know, he did shit that most shortstops couldn't do. He was amazing. You know, one of the most amazing shortstops ever.
All right, Bayou Bandit, stop hiding in shadows. Come on out. I know you're sitting there thinking yawning. I'm yawning here.
You know what, Alexander Moore? I was watching a thing on Nolan Ryan back when he was still pitching. He was like 50 some years old, and this young batter come up against him, and Nolan said the ball slipped out of his hand. He said he was yelling he should have used the rosin bag. You know, and he didn't on that pitch. The ball supposedly slipped out of his hand, and he beamed that boy right in the shoulder. Right, and that boy acted like he was going to take his base, and instead got about halfway up the baseline and come charging at Nolan Ryan. And Nolan Ryan hit him one time and laid him the fuck out. I laughed my ass off. That shit was so funny. Put him on his ass. So you've had some cool ass pitchers and some cool ass players come out of the Astros.
Mine was Philadelphia Phillies.
Yep. I used to be a St. Louis Cardinal football fan before, but when they moved to Phoenix, I couldn't root for them there. It wasn't my hometown no more. You know what I mean? It wasn't the hometown team no more.
Excuse me.
It was another state's team. I couldn't root for them no more. So I went to the next best thing, and that was the Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, DDD.
And I liked it. I'm glad that Kansas City Chiefs finally got some notoriety and started getting to the Super Bowl. Got to a Super Bowl because they've always been able to get to the playoff. It seems like it's just they always got knocked out at the playoffs for the most part. You know, it was like the underdog team from hell always. You know, once they got in the playoffs. Oh wow, Kevin Swammy, that's freaking awesome! A Hank Aaron autograph. That's a rarity to find. That's a rare thing. I can keep that and put it up and hide it and put it in a lockbox or something.
My mom has the a signed baseball from when back when the women did their baseball.
Oh wow!
From Ruth, or what's her? I forget what her last name was, but she actually has a signed baseball from her, and actually stayed in touch with her until she passed.
Wow.
Yeah. Every time they come to the farm show here in Harrisburg, she'd always talk to my mom. Talked to a whole bunch of different people, famous people.
Oh, soccer. I ain't much of a soccer fan at all. I have never liked soccer. That I can't get into it. I don't even. I don't understand the rules. Nothing I wanted to play when I was a kid or anything else. I ain't saying soccer ain't cool, and I ain't saying that people don't like it. A lot of people love soccer. It's just not my thing. Soccer's not my thing. But then again, I used to love watching NASCAR. Okay, but that ain't everybody's thing either. Because I mean, come on, they made jokes about NASCAR. Look, they're making another left turn. Look, they're making another left turn and another left turn.
When a
They
lot
don't
of
even
the
use
good
blinkers on that
NASCAR,
car. They don't need to because they know they're going to go make a left turn.
when a lot of the good NASCAR drivers retired, or when Dale Earnhardt died, everything went to shit.
Yep. Triple X is back. What's up
Triple
again,
X,
buddy?
hey, hugs, bro.
Go Gators. Bah humbug Gators. I'm a Seminoles fan. Damn it. That's why he said go Gators, I'm sure.
Give those kids and the wife a hug from me.
Uh, go Gators right to my spear.
Oh, you're good. You're good, Triple X.
Y'all good, Triple X, man. Excuse me, swallowed up.
You still got my number, Triple X. You know you're allowed to call.
Food, yeah, foodie is not an American thing. You're right. You're right on that.
Yep.
Yes, it's the same number, Triple X. It's the same number, buddy.
Same number. You got my house phone. That same number. Hasn't changed. I don't know if you got my cell number, but I could ask you about that when you call the house phone.
I like I like watching the IndyCar Racing League. I do not like that they're bringing the IndyCar Racing League rules into NASCAR or Formula One racing rules into NASCAR. I think it's stupid, ignorant, and NASCAR ain't NASCAR anymore because of it. I want you to bring NASCAR back to what it once was. Bring what you brought. Whatever you brought is what you had on the track. And if it was good enough to win, it won. If it wasn't, well, guess what? You lost. I love that's the way racing should be. At least that's the way NASCAR started, and that's the way NASCAR should go back to, in my opinion. That's my opinion. And go back to the same rules on the championship, not this. Okay, a quarter, 3/4 of the way through the season, no one else can win a championship except for these 10 guys, and this 10th guy didn't do anything special, but still wound up getting more points when he would have never got more points if the points wouldn't have stopped and restarted. You see what I'm saying? And I don't like that crap. It's bull crap in my opinion. Jimmy Johnson wouldn't have won at least 3 of his titles without that. I'm telling you that now. Without that ability that it came through. So he, as far as I'm concerned, he is a 4-time champion, and that's all he'll ever be, unless he wins, because he won't never win a championship right again, in my opinion.
Yes, DDT. Yes, they do. I agree with you 100%.
Yes, I agree. They need to bring it back. Yes. Yes, I agree, Swamy. I agree, buddy. That was the days, and I mean, I can understand bringing the asphalt tracks in. I can understand some of that, but they should still be running also on some dirt tracks. That's where what NASCAR used to be was dirt track. I mean, I understand they got little dirt tracks for all the up and coming racers. And every once in a while, some of the big name racers go jump on a dirt track. But I think they should actually still run a couple of NASCAR races on dirt track as well.
Oh, Black Matter has a public announcement.
The Asian hornet has made it to the U.S. 2 inches long and can, in rare cases, kill a person. First spotted in Washington, so keep an eye out. Yes, Black Matter, I have read that. I have read that a couple of times, Black Matter, about that Asian hornet, and it's also it's devastating to the bee population as well. They say 20 of them hornets could kill 1,000 bees in about 3 days.
They can kill the wasps. I don't give a crap. The wasps they can get rid of.
Well, that's not what they're going after. They're going after the honeybee.
Yeah, I know they're going after the honeybees. Yeah,
And they'll totally kill 1,000 of them in about 5 days.
I'm saying they
That ain't good.
they
That
need to
ain't
go
good.
after the wasps, not the honeybees.
That's the problem. They ain't. They like that bee because it's soft, it's tender, and they give it to their larvae to live on. And it's so hopefully they get it eradicated very quickly. But unfortunately, most states don't know how to eradicate an invasive exotic animal. Florida, case in point. Exotic animals and bugs in Florida than any other state in the union that I know of. And they don't know how to. They just most scientists don't know how to eradicate it properly. But I do agree. I do agree. You should keep an eye out for that dang hornet. It can hurt you. Its sting is very bad, and like you said, in some rare cases, it can kill people. Um, from what I'm understanding, the rare cases are like people who are allergic to the venom and things like that that it kills. And it's a faster acting poison than most stinging insects we have here. So you really don't even have hardly much of a time to get the EpiPen compared to like if you get stung by a bee or a wasp here. So, and that's what makes it such a dangerous critter as well. Yeah, Florida has, I believe, has more invasive exotic animals than any other state in the union. And I'm talking from insects on down to the python. You know, they got everything in between. I mean, there's killer bees. There's been killer bees in Florida for years. The pythons, the coyotes, uh, several the pine bark beetle, the Japanese pine bark beetle. I mean, there's a moth. There's like 14 different moths that are that live in Florida that are invasive exotics that destroy plants. Um, I mean, it's insane. It's totally insane. And then they made an invasive exotic called the love bug. That's a man-made bug, and it is so acidic in its body chemistry that spiders, when one gets in their web, will run over and knock it out of their web immediately because they won't even bite them. They won't do nothing. They just knock them out of the web. The paint on your car after about a half a year, if you leave the body on and leave the gooey nasty to dry on your car, or if you miss a spot when you're cleaning it, whatever, and it stays on there, it'll eat through the paint on your car down to the metal. They are so acidic. It's a nasty bug, and that was a man-made bug. It was a genetically altered bug by man. So you know, um, And all it does is it flies around and it fucks and dies. That's why they call it a love bug. Flies around for about a month. They have big hatches of them. They fuck and die. They have no real use whatsoever. But they were genetically altered from a bug from, I believe it came out of Africa, and this bug was known to eat mosquitoes. Well, they had to genetically alter it and everything else to be more susceptible to a wetter, harsher climate. So that's what they did is they genetically altered it for the wetter, harsher climate for Florida, and that's what they made a bug that does nothing except for fucking die. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it! I got on to. Guess I'm doing a National Geographic now. A National Geographic special, guys, on Choo Timmy Lemons.
There is a type of stork-looking bird in Syria and Africa called a hammerbell. I think that bird's up here because we have one that really looks like a stork, but it's not.
I can't wait to see that bird because I can tell you what that bird is immediately as soon as I see it.
Well, you should be seeing it soon because every year it's been around here. So hopefully this year I can get a picture of it.
Yes, I remember that bird. I do not want to even see that thing. That's an ugly ass bird. Yeah. I hope they don't let it go in Florida or anywhere. Yeah, you're probably right on that, Black Matter. But, the thing is, once it gets done with the snakes and shit, what else will it do? You know, um, just saying. Okay, I like you turn the 30 minutes if I can hand raising. Uh, that was funny. Uh, but they got also the snakehead. It's bad. It's prevalent there. That fish called the snakehead. They got all sorts of damn invasive exotics, and a lot of them got out in the zoo, from zoos that got hit by hurricanes. A lot of the reptiles and bugs and things like that. Just like and some came over in whatever products from China and shit, Japan, whatever. They were brought into port.
Oh, here's something interesting.
What was that?
This was put out May 4th. New York suspends pistol permitting, shutting down anybody that tries to get a permit for pistols.
So there you go. They're going after the Second Amendment in New York now.
Yep.
So there you go.
And several people on my Facebook posted that. So it must be true. Because two of them are from New York.
All right. So they have added another one to go after, and that's the Second Amendment.
Yep. Yep. So.
Oh well, they've already reopened the fishing. You had your free time fishing. Now they're reopening the Game and Fish Commission here in Pennsylvania, along with several of the shooting ranges. Now here's your contradiction in term. Cases are down of COVID in Pennsylvania, but the deaths are up. How's that happening? It says daily COVID-19 numbers for Pennsylvania Department of Health were a mixed bag on Tuesday for the second straight day. There was less than 1,000 new confirmed cases, bringing the statewide total to just under 51,000 since the outbreak began. Or 51,000. Yes, that is promising, said Dr. Rachel Levine, Pennsylvania Health Secretary. But we're going to need to see if that trend continues over time, because numbers over time is the most important metric. Less celebratory were the death statistics. The state reported a whopping 554 deaths, bringing the COVID fatality figure to 3,012 in Pennsylvania. And that's mostly clerical and blames backlog data predominantly from Philadelphia. So at least she's not trying to say people are dying, even though the numbers are going down.
Yep.
So that was a good one. She finally started quit doing that after she got nailed to the cross for trying to do that a while back. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
Oh, they're talking about lifting antler restrictions on deer this year in Pennsylvania. There you go.
What became a traffic stop turned into a drug stop, but doesn't say where at. Yeah, and we just saw they had training today. We saw a whole bunch of training cars and stuff when we were coming home.
Oh my God! They're now saying if you got heartburn, you might have the COVID.
Okay. Oh wow, the White House is going. White House plots breakup of the coronavirus task force. In other words, the White House is going to break it up. Something got leaked out they didn't like.
You know what I think is funny? The day that supposedly the day that everybody started reopening, the states started reopening, right? Supposedly, the United States saw its biggest one-day death toll of the corona. And now, here we go. Here's an interesting one. Harrisburg coronavirus has impacted the meat supply across the country, forcing some national and local stores to limit the amount of meat products for purchase. Harris is one of those stores that's putting a limit on the number of meat products customers can purchase. Harris stores are limiting the amount of meat to 10 pounds per customer. Scott Karen, president of the store, says it isn't a strict limit, but will prevent customers from buying 20 and 30 pounds of meat. So then 40-pound boxes of chicken are out the window for you now that you used to be able to buy. Just saying.
This is like really
Yeah.
ridiculous.
I mean, so there's you some stupid shit.
Yeah, some people will. Who is what on panel?
Huh?
Who says no? You know who is on panel.
Oh, they tried to watch Jeff for a bit and said, and it wasn't happening because you know who's on panel. Some people don't particularly care for temps. So yes, I agree, truth. That is the truth. They want you to eat the meat they grow in a lab. You're right.
Done with
Hey,
freaks.
done with
Hello and
freaks.
hugs. That's what he said. You haven't seen me guys growing very much except for here and there. I got done with all the bull crap.
Oh, okay. Here's an interesting thing. Well, Kim Jong Un execute his sister. Reports claim he faked his death to expose her ambition. So,
There's no need to name call in here. A balance.
it really wasn't. Because even 10th Man said he is that, and he's also said he's also, what is that, some type of ghostly vegan type thing? I forget his actual wordings for it.
Yeah, but that's
An
10th
expert on
man
North
thing.
Korea has said Kim Jong Un may have deliberately faked his own death and agreed to expose traitors in his
I
inner
can't.
circle.
You gotta move your phone up to like up a little bit because when you're going down, for some reason you get muffled.
An expert on North Korea has said Kim Jong Un may have deliberately faked his own death in a bid to expose traitors in his inner circle, which could now result in a series of killings. Even the execution of his own sister, who was touted to be his successor. Kim put an end to weeks of speculations behind his disappearance after a state run media outlet released photos and videos of his recent visit to a fertilizer factory, thereby confirming he was alive and well. Several outlets claimed that the 36-year-old leader had passed away and was left in a vegetative state following a botched heart surgery after he was missing last month from the birthday anniversary celebration of Kim Il-sung, the founder of North Korea and his late great grandfather. Jim Monroe, a reporter from Sky News Australia, told viewers that Kim had most likely pulled a classic Stalinist maneuver by faking his own demise to expose traitors that it may have been in his inner circle.
Oh no!
There you
Another
go.
news is saying it's a double that whatchamacall Kim made a double.
Yeah. Well, it still was fake, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
And that was to out his sister, which is quite interesting. But then again, his sister might have been threatening to poison him or kill him or something like that. So she could get control of North Korea. You know,
Yep.
I mean, she's a sadistic bitch. They say she would be worse than Kim Jong Un ever thought of being. As far as a dictator and doing things her way and things like that, she would have been far worse.
Yep.
But then again, I've also seen where they said someone worse wind up being far better. So.
It's not a warning. It's just we're all adults.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that because, like I said, Tinsman has called himself that as well. So I don't see that calling him a name when he said it out of his own mouth. So I didn't have a problem with it. Well, now you're supposed to be getting blood clots with the coronavirus now.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, my ankles are swollen. Does that mean I have the coronavirus?
I tell you what, I'm telling you what, if you get a bug bite this year, they're going to say you got fucking coronavirus. That fucking bug bite, the reason it itches is because it's got coronavirus in it. I swear to God, everything in the world's being contributed to this coronavirus. I swear to God, how much more are they going to put on the coronavirus and say you got the coronavirus? God damn. We might as well just curl up in a little fucking ball and die. You know, I mean, shit. The way they're talking, they're every day they're adding on something new. You know, now it's gone from respiratory failure to heart failure to brain hemorrhaging to liver failure to get. If you got a fucking heartburn, you might have the COVID. Literally, that's what that one fucking story was talking about. If you get gastritis, which is heartburn, or burping, or farting, right? You may have the coronavirus. Oh my God.
That's what I said, oh my God, my ankles are swollen. Which you know they are. Oh my God, do I have the coronavirus?
You might, damn.
Uh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, really, dude. I'm telling you, man. You're right. My God, this shit has gotten stupid. I guess, I guess my ears have been ringing for 15 years. I got coronavirus. Yeah, come on. Shit, I'm going bald. I got the coronavirus. God dang, man.
Shoot.
You know, Jesus. I'm getting gray hairs right here on my
Yeah, I have gray
mustache,
hair. Let me
on my
have
beard. Yeah, I'm getting gray hairs. I got the coronavirus. Yeah,
it. Oh my God. Sorry I'm thinking that of me, but jeez, come on.
next they're going to say you stubbed your toe. You had the coronavirus. You know,
It's getting
it was
ridiculous.
it's the coronavirus's fault because you contracted the coronavirus. It made you stumble into the table that you kicked last night with your pinky toe when it was dark in the room and you couldn't see nothing. The coronavirus did it.
Does that mean if I'm wearing glasses, I have it too?
Yeah, for, for real. Don't ever grow a hair out your ear. Oh my God. You definitely gonna have the coronavirus then.
uh,
My God. What the fuck else are they gonna add on to you got coronavirus? Yeah.
oh wait, they'll blame it on smoking next. You
Oh, of
blamed
course.
everything else on smoking.
Yep. Boy, there you go. Here's your CNN worthy headline. When you can ask anybody in the state, he ain't. But CNN says Governor Wolf, Southwestern PA, doing a good job.
Yeah, okay.
But you ask anybody in this state about what they think about Wolf, that at least around in this area, and see what they think about what Wolf's doing.
Apparently, well, this has been planned for over a year.
Yep, I got that document.
So what's that tell you, sir? If you're saying, if you're asking about dormant. I have to look to see if those two videos are taken down. I know the one is, but the first one I put out, I should see if that got taken down. That's in my suggestions and the suggestion thing in my community that I shared
What's that?
about how they were testing and stuff. The one nurse whistleblowed on how they were actually testing.
No, I do not want that. I want the story, motherfucker. Give me the story.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I gotta turn on the light. Okay. Better. Oh my. We got 21 people.
Well, they say right now, at least right now, that mosquitoes cannot transmit coronavirus.
They'll change that later on the season.
Yeah, when the mosquitoes start becoming prevalent, I guarantee you.
Yep. Oh, they'll say that the West Nile has it. Agree? Anybody agree?
Oh yeah, I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I agree with that. Later on this year, they're gonna be saying, "Oh my God, the mosquitoes are transmitting coronavirus." I guarantee you. Guarantee you. But as of right now, they're not saying it's coming.
No. Yeah, Kevin says, I do.
Just like they said that you know, I hate to tell y'all, I remember this happening with the West Nile virus. When they were saying it was really bad and everything, and we were watching y'all up here, in Pennsylvania, in the northeast especially. We were laughing our asses off at you down there in Florida. At least us redneck motherfuckers. They knew better. Uh, about the West Nile virus. The West Nile virus has been around forever, so you know.
Yeah, it has.
It's been affecting and killing horses in Florida for years. It's been affecting and killing cows for years, and other livestock and things like that for years. When we started hearing y'all and how they were talking, oh, you need to wear these heavy ass clothes in the middle of winter or in the middle of summer and all this shit so you can survive the West Nile virus, or just stick your head in the sand and forget about it, or hide yourself in the house. We were laughing
I ain't harm myself.
because we
Hey,
were.
WTT, hugs.
I'm talking about that's what they were saying, Jim. That you
Yeah.
had to do that. Okay. So you didn't get the West Nile virus. We started laughing about that damn reports and everything else. And there was people that were taking it serious. Oh my God, I'm gonna die because a mosquito landed on me and it bit me. You know, I mean, we've been dealing with the West Nile virus for years down there, and guess what? That through that whole predicament, if you go back and look at me on the boat, I had my shirt off and I was in shorts through the worst part of skeeter season.
Yep.
I had plenty of bites. Never got no sick. Didn't get no nothing from it. But the redneck fuckers around there knew what was going on. Okay,
Yep.
chances of you getting it are next to none. Uh, they were just they had to scare you. It was time to scare you again. You know, I mean, they do this every. It seems like if you actually look for it, it's like almost every year they're trying to find something to scare us with.
Yup.
Okay. Uh, this time it stuck with the COVID. They had a better scheme of things for it. You know, they had to make them. They had to use the disease. No one knew hardly anything about it. Hey, WTT, hope you're doing good. So that's how that went. Just saying.
I just ignored it because it was like, we're all going to die from something one day.
Who's running two streams? You mean you mean like me and Jen running, where she's on my channel and all? Is that what you're talking about, WTT?
I'm not running a stream. I'm on Tammy's.
Because she ain't got her channel going, and I only got this going. So I do have different tabs open for stuff that I'm going to watch later. You know.
I'm not running a stream.
Yeah. I know she ain't got no stream going. Normally, when I'm live, she'll come into mine, or vice versa. When she's live, I come into hers. We don't run a stream together.
Not normally, unless something's going
Yeah,
on.
but it is. But yes, we got the same internet. Yes. What he's getting at, that we're both able to be on and be this clear without no problems.
Yeah.
Because we're both on the same internet. I am running a stream, and you're here, and you're clear as well as I am.
As much as I'm paying, it better run good.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So, but yeah. Yeah, it is working. Damn, it does work good here. I don't have much of a problem with it. I don't glitch up much or anything, and neither does Jen that I've seen. Every once in a while, we'll have a little glitch here and there, but it ain't often. Not off the house internet.
Nope.
What is that?
Right.
I was looking at something new on my thing. I forgot I downloaded that. It's called Fun. It's a way to download games.
Oh.
I forgot I put it on here.
Oh.
Here we go. And get rid of that. There we go. Yeah. Oh, well, I've almost been on for 2 hours. I'm probably going to get off of here shortly.
Yeah, I'm probably going to play a game and
Yeah, that's what
chill.
I'm thinking about doing, playing some Magic the Gathering Arena.
Dan's sleeping and stuff, and
yep,
I'm probably keep it quiet.
Yeah, I'm probably going to play Magic Gathering Arena. Enjoy a little bit of evening time. I like that game. It's a very strategic game, even though it's a card game. It teaches you strategy very well, how to set up different things to make it work, things like that. What combos, working combos, and things like that. It's really great. I love the game, and I'm starting to get a little bit known in the community over there too, which is good because that's all we talk about is Magic the Gathering Arena. No,
That's good.
And there ain't no drama over there at all whatsoever. I've noticed that with the gaming communities, they don't have the drama.
Nope. And if they do, it's over real quick. They don't stay on it.
Yeah, I mean, well, hell, the most drama you get is, God damn it, you beat me 20 times in a row, motherfucker. I don't know how you're doing it. My deck should handle it. Well, sorry. Okay, well, maybe next time I'll get you. I'll redo my deck and I'll get you. That's the worst drama you get. I mean, and then the next time they come back with a better deck and they do beat them. You know? So that's just the way it goes. You know, there ain't nothing real about it. It's like it's all fun and games and laughing. You know.
Yeah. All right. What WTT hugs and loves.
Yep. You take care, WTT. I'm out of here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead.
Hugs, everybody.
I love y'all. Thank you for being being on the panel, Jen. Thank y'all for coming to chat. Hey, Country Boy News.
Country Boy News. Hugs.
It's been a
And
while
love.
since it's been a while since I've seen you. Glad to see you. Too bad I'm getting ready to shut down though, bud. I'm getting ready to shut her down, and I thank y'all very much for being here. Appreciate y'all listening to me rant rave at the beginning. I appreciate y'all listening to information I brought out and talked to y'all about tonight as well. Y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. And I am out.
Bye bye.